You know, it's funny how sometimes you're just sitting there, maybe at a desk, maybe on the floor, doesn't really matter, and your brain suddenly decides it's time to think about everything, but not in an organized way. Oh no, it's more like dumping out a giant box of puzzle pieces that don't even belong to the same puzzle. And at first, you're like, okay, I can handle this, but then the pieces keep coming, and now you're thinking, wait, why are there so many pieces? Is this normal? And then you're like, what even is normal? Is normal just something we made up to feel better about being weird? And who decided what's weird anyway? And before you know it, you're questioning society, history, evolution. Like, why did humans even start walking upright? Was it because our hands were tired of doing all the work? But then, if hands had feelings, wouldn't they just tell us they were tired? Oh no, wait, they can't, because hands don't talk. Or do they? Maybe they're trying, but we're just not listening because we're too busy staring at our phones. Which, by the way, are incredible when you think about it. Like, someone somewhere figured out how to put an entire computer into this tiny rectangle we carry around in our pockets, and we just use it to send memes to our friends at 2 a.m., which is amazing, but also kind of sad, but mostly amazing. Anyway, where was I? Oh, right, thinking about everything. So then you start wondering why some animals have stripes, like zebras. Are the stripes for camouflage? Or decoration? Or maybe they're just nature's way of saying, hey, look, I'm funky, deal with it. And speaking of funky, have you ever noticed how music can make you feel things you didn't even know you were feeling? Like, 1 minute you're fine, and the next minute a sad violin solo hits, and suddenly you're staring dramatically out the window like you're in a movie montage about heartbreak. But you're not heartbroken, are you? Or maybe you are, but you don't even know it yet, because feelings are weird like that. Kind of like dreams. Why do we dream? Is it just the brain's way of cleaning up after a long day? Like, oh, here's some random nonsense to keep you entertained while I take out the mental trash. And if that's the case, why do some dreams feel so real? Like that one where you're falling, and you wake up just before you hit the ground, and for a second you're like, am I alive? Am I okay? Of course you're okay, but then you're also not okay, because now you're thinking about mortality and how life is just this fleeting moment in the grand, cosmic scheme of things, and then you're like, wait, what is the grand, cosmic scheme of things anyway? Does it even exist? And if it does it care about me, or is it more of a you do situation? And then, right as your brain is about to implode from all these questions, you realize you've been sitting there for hours, just thinking and overthinking and spiraling into some kind of mental vortex of curiosity and confusion, and you haven't even done the thing you sat down to do in the first place. But that's fine, right? Because at the end of the day, none of this really matters. Or maybe it matters more than anything. Who's to say? Certainly not me. And definitely not you. Or maybe it is you. I mean, somebody has to decide, don't they? Or do they? Honestly, I have no idea. But hey, that's life, isn't it?